Hey everyone, welcome to Post to Post. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new, my name is Neil. I appreciate you being here. The Seattle Kraken have come out with their first jersey that is not their home or their away. It's the Reverse Retro 2.0. We're here to review it, discuss it, look at photos, and definitely give our opinions on it. Strong opinions, actually, for this one. Let's bring up the first photo that we saw from Adidas. When I first saw this, I thought, not what I was expecting at all. Didn't know the context for it, didn't know the history, didn't know the rationale or reason behind it, and thought initially that this came out of nowhere and didn't really make sense to me at all. But I knew I needed to be educated on it. I knew it obviously came from somewhere, I just didn't know where. So as we go through this, and here in a couple of photos, we'll look at the actual history, the actual inspiration behind this, and then why I think that they did this. But back to the jersey, like as far as jersey design, my thoughts are a little bit messy. There's a lot going on, a lot of striping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess, striping sections on the arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom of the jersey, or 8, I guess, if you want to count that big giant swatch in the middle. It's just a lot. It's a very, very busy jersey. Let's go on to the next image, which I believe is the back of the jersey. Here's where I think it looks the best, is probably from the back, because the numbers fit perfectly right in that big black, or I guess it's a blue, dark blue swatch there. The nameplate looks amazing on the back of the jersey. Love that. And I do like the fact that they did go with the teal kind of color as the primary color. It looks really, really good. Just a beautiful, beautiful color. Numbers on the arm looks good. Even the striping, I think, just in general, just looks better from the back. I think it just looks awkward on the front of the jersey because of the logo. Let's go on to the next image, which is a close-up of the logo, actually. So it's just an odd position, but it, like, if you think about the lore and stuff, like, it does kind of make sense. So when I look at this, I see the dark blue as kind of being the water, and the Seattle Kraken is a mythical sea creature. And in this arrangement, most of the mythical creature or logo is underneath the water, and at the top it's just kind of peeking outside of the water. Hypothetically, if this is water, and the eye is just kind of, like right above the waterline. So I don't know if they did that intentionally, but you could kind of like believe that they did a little bit. There's a little bit of personality in this jersey. The next image is the actual inspiration, the Seattle Ironmen from 1944 to 1952. Love the fact that there was a hockey team in Seattle during those days. I had not heard of this team before in my entire life. I am not, self-admittedly not educated that much when it comes to Seattle sports history. So I was a little shocked to see this and be like, wow, I learned something today. I didn't even know this team existed. That's pretty cool. So you can see the inspiration from this jersey. It's kind of split in half in the middle. There's stars on this jersey. There's not on the new one. I think that might be a little bit weird. That's kind of a Washington Capitals or a Columbus Blue Jackets thing. But the logo itself is literally kind of cut in two or inverse depending on what section it falls in. It was probably pretty modern and pretty aggressive from back in 1944 to 1952. Something like that might fly today. But I think they made the right decision not doing that with their logo. That would have been, I think, a bit of a mistake. But you can see where the inspiration comes from. So it's glad, I'm happy and I'm glad that it didn't come from nowhere. They just didn't try something new. This was actually inspiration from something in their history, which is cool. The next image, we get to look at the actual uniform. So we got blue helmet, blue gloves, and blue pants to match the dark blue stripe. Let's find a better image here next. And you can see the actual shade of the helmet, a shade of the gloves. The gloves look spot on. The pants look off a little bit, and the helmet looks just slightly off. I want to go to the next image so you can get a closer up image of the helmet. It's just ever so slightly the wrong shade of blue. It's a very insignificant. You probably won't even be able to tell. But if I go on to the next image, we can see a better image of the entire uniform here. So socks look great. Pants being full, that dark blue look really good. The jersey itself looks really good with the uniform, and the helmet looks good. Other than the very insignificant minor blue shades being wrong, it's a very nice uniform. I think my initial ranking of this jersey was 5 out of 10. That was prior to me knowing the history of the decision the Ironman and the decision to go with this jersey. So I'm going to bump the 5 up to maybe like a 6.5 or a 7. I still don't love the jersey. I think it's a little bit messy. I appreciate the history, but I think it is just a bit of a messy jersey. And I think there was a better decision out there. So here's where this next part comes in. So I'm going to give it 7 out of 10 for the jersey, but that's a very fluid rating. And what I mean by that is, I think this was the wrong decision because the Metropolitans did exist. I think that was a more logical decision to bring back a Metropolitans jersey. It would have been more popular. More people would have liked it. More people would have bought it. However, it's a fluid rating because I'm going to give them 2 to 3 years. That jersey eventually has to come out. And I would prefer it to come out as an alternate jersey that spanned, 2 to 5 years. That was their primary alternate for 2 to 5 years. It'd be very, very popular. That's the better and right decision for that jersey. So if they're saving that jersey for that alternate jersey in the next coming years, awesome. Like that's a great move. Don't blow it on this one. That's only for 1 year, only for like 6 games or whatever like that. Let this Ironman's one just kind of live as it is, but hold on to the Metropolitans one for an extended period of time. That would be the perfect decision. I'm going to assume that we're on track for that decision by the Seattle Kraken, that maybe next year or the year after, we get that Metro jersey. That would be really cool. So as of right now, it's going to be, what I say, 6.5, 7 out of 10, something like that. But if the Metro jersey does come out here in the next couple of years, I'm going to bump it up to like an 8 on this jersey because that would have, confirmed that they made the right decision by not blowing the Metro one on this, Reverse Retro 2.0. But if they don't come out with that jersey in the next couple of years, I'm going to drop this score from 6.5 to 7, probably down to 4. That was the wrong decision. Give us a Metro jersey. That's what we want. Metropolitans jersey. Anyway, I'm on a bit of a rant here, but let's go on to, I guess, the final image here, and that's the schedule. So November 13th, they did wear it against Winnipeg Jets. The next game that they wear it in is December 3rd against Florida, if you want to tune into that game. The following game after that was December 30th, and then the next game after that is February 23rd. So they're actually only wearing this in 4. I said 6 earlier, just guessed, but 4 games, so not really a lot of games, actually. So be curious to know if you guys are buying this and if you like it. So let me know down below in the comment section. Are you buying this? Do you like this jersey? Do you hate this jersey? Let me know your thoughts down below. If you only have a couple seconds, just leave it a rating out of 10 if you want to rank the jersey and the uniform separately. I do that, so I'm totally fine if you guys do that. And just to confirm, this is not one of the jerseys that I am buying. 9, I am buying. The rest of them, I'm not. So this is not one of the 9. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button. If you did enjoy this video, hit the like button. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Adios.